So let's try this again. What up, BMT fam? I'm back and better than ever. I'm like the sun. Can't turn this off. And we got a hot one for you. On this episode, we're going to talk about fetishes. Ooh, sounds spicy. As we dive into this episode, you let us know. Do you have a fetish? And if you do, is it something you need? Or is it something you want but you can live without? For now, you guys enjoy the show because we definitely about to get into it.
Hey, buddy, you got Puma on the mic.
Tony T right next to him.
In Charles the Future.
Be the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter.
And we got Bucky's on the ones and twos in the back, holding it down.
Like always.
It has
Like
begun.
always. What up? Hey, welcome back.
I'm not here.
He's here.
It's here.
It's a
He's
fig-
here.
It's a figment of
He's
your
here.
Like,
imagination.
hey, I guess the wind brought me here.
Yeah.
Who is that?
I don't
Wait.
know.
Wow.
Who?
Wow. Guys. The team is back. We're back.
Yes, we are.
Back better than ever. Like
Yes, it is.
new and improved. Whatever you want to say. We have a lot of things to discuss today.
Yes, we do.
We have a great show for you guys today.
Very
But-
fun.
But a few things in the news,
Mm-hmm.
right? Well, number one, did y'all catch the new Crow trailer?
Yeah?
Yeah, you just showed it to us.
Durr.
Sorry, I had to show that.
Let's. He's back. He's already throwing me under the bus. You know what?
The thing is, I seen pieces of the movie, the original,
Yeah.
so I can't put the puzzles together versus the remake.
Right, but you remember the original 1994 version
Yeah.
of The Crow starring Brandon Lee.
Which was awesome.
Great, right? I mean, he had the distinct look,
Yep.
right? The black eyes, the white face.
He always reminded me of Sting from WCW.
Right, that's WC.
Right.
Wait, did Sting pick that up from
Oh,
maybe.
yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
a little bit? Is that what it was? I don't know. What came first, the chicken or the egg, Sting or the Crow? I'm gonna say probably
I think the Crow and then Sting.
right?
Because that's when WCW was getting hot. The Crow already came out.
That's probably true, right?
But that was kind of the start of like the I guess emo phase, right?
Right.
Because like
That's
even
true.
when did Underworld come out? Or
That was
Blade
more
or
2000.
Blade?
2000s.
Blade was 97.
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
it's something like
98,
that whole
98.
underground like dark goth. There it is.
Yeah.
The gothic
goth
style.
look, right?
Like the
Yeah,
whole
you're
Tool
right.
and you know that very dark gothic kind of era.
Right.
That was actually really cool back then, especially the way they made him up and
Right.
made him look really mysterious, and yet like I mean he didn't say much, and like
Which he didn't need to. Cause
he didn't need to,
he's
but
the
I mean
Crow.
the trailer feels like he said
But
a
he-
lot.
Yeah, and this new one, it feels like he's like talking way too much.
Now, obviously, the original is marred in tragedy because of Brandon Lee's death
Yeah.
on the set of the movie.
Yeah.
A prop gun that had a real bullet. And he ended up dying from the gunshot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, it's one of those movies. Like, do you really need to remake it? I'm good. It's him.
Oh, it's him.
It's
Wah,
him.
wah, wah.
Oh, music?
Yeah.
You mean whatever's not playing right now?
Oh boy.
There he goes.
Oh, my God, man.
It's not me. It's not me.
Hey, come on, dude.
He can't do everything. He's
I mean,
only got two
I can
hands.
do everything.
Apparently.
I just can't eat. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time.
Right. But the whole point is, like, it's one of those movies that has all these things attached to it, the history, the character.
Yeah.
And now they're redoing it, 30 years. Literally,
It's been 30 years.
Yeah.
It's 30 years, 2024, so it's 30 years later.
Yeah.
With Bill Sarsgaard now
Sarsgaard.
as the titular Crow. I just like saying titular. I don't know if that's how you say it.
Imagine if they got Chalamet on that one too. Actually, I think it would have been a better Crow. To be
You
honest
think
with you.
so?
His look? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think that'd be as good luck. But okay, so Bill Sarsgaard, you might have seen him most recently in John Wick 4 that came
Yes,
out
sir.
last year. He was the Frenchman. He was the.
I like that. I liked him.
He
He
was
was a good.
great
He
in
was a
that.
good bad guy. Yeah.
He was also Pennywise in It.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was
Right.
great in that. Like, I didn't realize that was the same guy.
I didn't know either.
Yeah, I mean, and he was scary AF.
If he's become
Wait, you
popular
mean-
now these days.
Yeah, he's definitely a
Become big.
hot actor.
He was better than Tim.
Tim Robbins?
Not Tim
No,
Robbins.
Tim Robbins. I know. Oh my God, I know who you're talking about.
the original Pennywise.
Yes. Is he better? Yes, but only in the sense. Here's the thing. Oh my God, you're gonna.
It's two different times in how it was made back then. And
Yeah,
back
it's
now
how
it's
it was
way
made.
way
Yeah.
different.
He's gonna look it up.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, right? Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Tim Curry.
What movie came out so I can know what you're talking about?
The original It.
The original.
Oh,
It
Red.
or
Clown.
or
Clown.
Or
You know
Clue?
the part that always freaked me out is when he had the teeth.
yeah.
Tim Curry had the teeth, right? In the original, and that
Yeah.
always freaked me out because I was young in
Yeah.
those days. But I don't know. Bill Skarsgård had a way of acting as Pennywise. He was like, "What do you want? Do you want this over here?" He's just the way he
He put his little twist on it. It
He
was
twisted
good.
it, and it was really good.
Wait, he was Bane.
Wow. Did it sound like Bane, right?
Did I sound like Bane? I was talking about this. Bane is. I mean, why am I doing this?
Bane is something like this. I don't know how the hell he did it. Terrible. Is this a society? Yeah, something like that.
That definitely is not Bane.
No, okay. Well,
But it
I
was
wasn't
something
trying
like
to
that.
do Bane. That's the whole point, you morons.
Troll.
Troll. Okay, so regardless of that,
you, teddy bear.
I do
Wow.
like the actor, but what did you guys think of him as the Crow in this trailer?
I wasn't feeling it.
I have something to say.
Okay.
I didn't like the look.
The look is too similar to Jared Leto's Joker, except without all the white makeup.
When he was wearing the coat and stuff, right?
Yeah,
And the
it's-
tattoos. It's the tattoos, right?
Tattoos plus the short hair. It's like, why do you need short hair? Like, I feel like
Yeah, he had that long
if you're
hair.
gonna keep it like gothic, have the long hair.
Yeah.
Have the long jet black hair.
Yeah, I maybe would have
mean-
accepted more if he had the long hair
Well-
with the black part.
Yeah.
Here's
Okay,
the part.
then-
Because it looks more mysterious. That
Here-
with a clean cut just
Here's the
looks
part we missed.
too-
Maybe
Oh,
that.
Let me finish.
Oh my God.
Jeez. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's my opinion, is like the fact that like it didn't really, maybe because I'm still biased towards the older version,
Yeah.
but I feel like that look is what made the Crow the Crow.
Yeah.
The longer hair.
The longer hair and like that
Okay,
that
fair
mysterious, Undertaker look kind of deal.
I
You
got
know what I mean?
I got you.
That's what
Now-
made the Crow.
Now,
Sting.
what did you?
I gotta say, maybe they'll only show not the whole piece of the pie. Just they're hiding it. He might come out with a long hair.
You think, well, okay. Well,
You don't think so?
Well, maybe at the end, like a year.
I mean, in
goes
the
by or
trailer, they
something.
did show him in some of the makeup.
It's only the black in his eyes. That's it.
It's black and nice.
I mean, if they're gonna turn this into a trilogy and maybe part 2 is gonna have it,
Yeah.
fine. But I mean, I don't.
But
to
the
me-
look didn't look
But the look
Crow enough for you.
It didn't look Crow enough for
So
me.
it's like
Because
a-
the Crow
well-
has a very distinct look.
Claim it as an origin story, and then the next one make him do the thing. Make him look more like the original Crow.
Yeah.
I think is it like the
but,
power?
but here's my question:
Sure.
do we need another Crow?
That's the real question out there. I mean, if they tell a good story and it's entertaining, I'm sure fine for this new generation because 30 years is 30 years. Anybody that was born after that, maybe that.
Yeah, but I
Going
mean,
back to that old.
my
way it
point.
looked.
My point is there could be other stories told in that similar sense, but not the same. Like everything's getting
It's
rehashed.
about revenge and love.
Fine. I'd rather have them redo V for no, not even redo.
Well,
Okay,
see-
yeah. See, you're about to.
No,
Why
I
don't you
can't
take
do
that
that.
back right now,
I can't do
sir?
that.
Take
Well,
that
see-
back right now, sir.
See, Crow was a cult classic, right?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know about it. A nice amount of people know it, but not everybody knows about it. So you're trying to get a new generation to want to learn to the Crow who he is. But if you go look in the old Crow, they'll probably end up liking the old one more than the new one.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, I mean that's the same thing with Star Wars. Like, for example, I mean I know it's a continuation, but it's introducing a new protagonist
Yeah.
that's not Luke Skywalker, right? Mm-hmm. And yeah, everyone's in love with Rey. Because
I'm
Rey is
not.
the new Luke Skywalker. I mean, I'm
Lame.
talking about the newer generation. Like all of us grew up with the '70s version, and we all know who Luke is,
Yeah.
and that's what started it for us. But like nowadays, because they had to rehash it and turn it into something newer, whatever, new story, it brought in a new audience, which is correct. But that was a continuation. These new movies,
Yeah.
Dune 2, I still want to see it. It looks good. I'm not gonna knock it, but
They made a Doom 2?
yeah, just
Doesn't it? I thought there was just one.
no,
Well,
it just got
that's-
released.
It's gonna be a trilogy, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Which I mean, it's all part of Dune, which is I think is gonna be good. But like, you know, I mean, I understand technology's changed and things
Yeah.
can look better,
Yeah.
but I mean, there's certain stories that I don't think we need to do because if, like I said, and I've said this before, if they redo Back to the Future, I will slit my wrists.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
And
it just does not need to be retold.
They would
Yeah.
make some wild ass changes.
But
if they do it.
you're also, I think you're also stuck in the past a little bit because from what I hear, the new Dune is apparently phenomenal. So
Well, I'm not knocking it.
Okay,
I'm not
I
knocking
understand.
no, but you have this thing like, oh, okay, whatever.
Okay, I understand what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about Doom, Doom.
No, Dune.
Dune. Okay, I got you.
No, no, no.
I got you.
Sorry, I was speaking Charlese.
Wow.
Why are you picking on me? Pick on them.
Hey, time to step in your office, man.
Sorry.
Stupid.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, there's certain stories you can retell. Okay, you can revamp certain movies to make it look better. Ghostbusters, for example, I actually enjoyed the newer version,
Newest one.
The Afterlife
the
one. and
Afterlife
the
one,
new
because it was handing a torch to the new
Yeah.
cast,
Yeah.
which I
That
feel
was
great.
cool,
It
yeah.
gave homage to the original.
And it gave homage to the original.
That's
but like,
cool.
if you're
get that.
redoing it just to redo it,
Let me.
What do you think about the new
The new version of
new
it.
version? Well, there's now the new ones
The-
coming
Are
out.
you,
this
the
are, you,
summer.
are you talking about
Frozen.
the? Are you talking about the females version?
No.
The Ghostbusters?
no.
No, there's another one.
Oh, no, I know.
No,
I'm trolling with him.
No.
What do you mean no? I thought you was power for the woman. What happened?
No.
What's the love for the woman?
What?
We don't talk about that.
Hey,
One. And it was.
that's
you
not
know
what that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh no.
Well, actually, it is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
don't-
It's exactly what
I
you're
know.
talking about.
But
Why
I
come
mean,
back?
I know they want to be inclusive. Anyway, but the point being is like that story didn't need to have to be told.
Right.
Yeah.
The proper way of doing it is to continue the story rather than trying to go back and rehash the story into a newer
They're gonna
audience.
change it up. So
Right? Yeah. But then again, I'm gonna go back to the Crow, meaning the look, the feel.
yeah.
Like I know they're gonna redo Blade,
Ugh.
and see.
They got a game coming out
Already?
too.
But we're already used to that like darkness, that type of grittiness, right? It didn't look like that. It looked very Matrixy, very like
Matrix
Right.
actiony, not dark.
actiony, very
So-
No suspense,
what
not
was it called?
scary.
Which
John Wick-ish,
Yeah, John Wick.
It's
Which-
just like the Matrix meets John Wick,
Yeah.
right?
which is in the same universe, by the way.
meets.
Who's the director of
Still
the
with that.
Crow?
Don't ask.
No, we don't know. No.
We do know it's somebody's directing it.
Somebody's gonna
It's a
look it
human
up.
being.
It's like
No, because if they're connected to the John Wick and Matrix, that's the reason it made me mad look.
I mean that's a good point.
That's
We
what I'm
don't know.
saying.
He's gonna look it up. Well, here's my thing. Are you gonna watch it?
No, I don't think so.
I'll watch it
Yeah.
when it's on Netflix at
Okay,
home.
okay, yes. Then
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
like that, yeah.
Like I'm
I
not
mean-
gonna run to the theaters to watch it.
I mean, I will watch it.
Yeah, of course you're gonna watch to see how it's about, but I'm not gonna pay good money to go watch it.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, I need to be the first.
Sorry, hey, sorry. And maybe it's gonna be somebody's cup of tea.
So, Rupert Sanders, or Saunders, because he's British. He's the one who did it, but he also did Snow White
And the Huntsman.
and the Huntsman.
Okay, well there's all I need to know. All right,
Oh, he did Ghost in the Shell too.
and that's all I need to know.
So we'll
as well.
still wait until it comes out on home video.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving on. There was something else in the news that we were watching.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know if y'all there heard about this, but there was apparently a man who passed away in Ohio. And then he was living with two women,
Yep.
or taking care of two women,
Yep.
and these women had a bright idea to take this deceased man to the bank, and then go when they went to the drive-through and used his hands to.
So they basically busted a weekend at Bernie's.
So yeah,
Pretty
that's.
much.
Did you hear about this?
Oh, you don't want send it to me.
Yeah,
You can't say, "Did you hear about this?" Because we're all gonna say, "Yeah, you
Yeah.
showed it to us."
Yeah, but he doesn't pay attention, so I have to. have to
No,
confirm that.
you should ask. Did you read the story that I sent you?
Did you read the story that I
There
sent
you
you?
go. Yeah.
Of course I did.
That's the answer is no. He's alive. Okay. I mean, I think it's a bold move, Cotton, to take
What?
a deceased person to
Well,
the
you-
bank to withdraw money.
Well, you take a corpse to the bank? Will you guys?
Like, I mean, like that's the,
With the sunglasses and everything.
apparently there's
You know there's tons of the money in the bank. You're not gonna pull it off.
Apparently, they took out at the max that you can take out in one day, which is
It's
what?
like 300, 400
No,
bucks.
500.
no, I think
Or
max
500.
1,000 at least. It is.
That's really?
Yeah.
Max
Well,
I've seen is 500
Yeah.
out of an ATM.
Yeah, out of ATM.
Yeah.
Unless you go inside the bank and then you withdraw more.
Yeah.
They could have put it off. They say, he's dead right now. Like,
So for $500, they did this, right? To get about 500, whatever it is.
Well, I mean,
Less than $1,000.
yeah. I mean, if you look at the picture, they look kind of hillbilly-ish. So.
Well, apparently there's drugs involved. They were like into doing narcotics
Gotcha.
and whatnot.
It's
but
middle of America, right?
It is. It was Ohio, but it wasn't like the nice Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah, it was
Nobody?
like the whole
Okay.
bunch. Hillbilly Ohio.
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 Yeah, Trumpville.
what? Why you look at me? I ain't saying anything.
Hey, I love this sometimes. But the worst part is they took the guy and then dropped him off at a
Hospital.
at a hospital, but
Just dumped him there.
just dumped him there. They didn't no information, no ID, nothing. Just left him there.
Probably they were high that moment. That's why they dropped him off right there.
Well, I mean, they probably got the money.
Got high.
drugs,
Yeah.
All right,
dropped
throw him
off.
there.
What I'm thinking.
Burn rubber.
I mean, okay. Has anybody seen Weekend at Bernie's? Like actually seen
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie's? Yeah.
But the real life version of Weekend at Bernie's sounds pretty fucked up.
The reality is not cool, man. I mean the
The movie was hilarious.
that movie was great where they put the strays in.
yeah.
Hey, Barney.
And he had sex while he was dead. That's the best part.
Yeah.
Hey, they did the same thing in Clerks.
In the bathroom.
In the
Yeah.
bathroom.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, you know, before you die, all your
Was
blood
that,
rushes.
wait,
to
was
your-
that before Weekend at Bernie's or after? You think?
By the way, Clerks reached its 30th anniversary last year.
That's crazy, dude.
Did
So
you guys-
Weekend at Bernie's was probably 90.
Was it 90
89,
or 89?
Yeah.
Right? Probably
Late
before that.
80s, early
Maybe
90s.
Weekend at Bernie's 2. The far superior Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
How could they make a part? Oh, because they did. Wasn't the part 2 where they had
The ambulance went picked up, and somehow the ambulance car came out. He landed up in the beach. In the beach again.
Yep.
Yeah, in the beach, but then he got like, wasn't there like voodoo involved?
Yeah, yeah.
And he came.
Yeah, and because he ended up walking by himself.
yeah, because they put the voodoo,
music, yeah.
And he's like,
Oh, it's crazy. I don't remember seeing part 2.
yeah,
It's actually great. It's funny.
it's actually
There's always voodoo involved.
it's always it's some,
Now,
some
now.
dark magic.
If they redid,
Darknesses.
if they redid Weekend at
3?
Bernie's, who would play Bernie?
Who would play Bernie? I know who would play Bernie.
Who?
At least my pick would be Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Would be a great.
I honestly think he'll be too short.
I would have picked Ratcliffe. Harry Potter.
Danny. I mean, he did play a dead dude before.
He did.
Yeah. What was it? Do you
I
remember the
forgot
movie?
what the fuck it is, but yeah, that's where I got the idea.
Yeah, I mean, he literally did a whole movie playing dead.
I don't know what movie this is.
Look it up. Oh, here we go.
Look
why
it
I'm
up,
here.
sir. Look it up, sir.
I don't know why. Oh, Swiss Army Man.
All
Oh,
right.
never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
No, never even heard of
It
it.
was like a thing.
Not me. Was it during COVID or something?
I think it was before that.
Yeah.
Nope.
It was a thing because Harry Potter did an independent movie. Sorry, Radcliffe did a independent movie, and it literally was like him playing dead.
But isn't he short also?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So then,
I just like the look. I like the look of how he could pull it off. But yeah, he's short.
But he's also young too.
but
gotta
he's
be-
young. He's too young.
I think Stanley Tucci
I mean, well, he's great. He could do it. Stanley Tucci can do anything.
or
He's amazing.
God, I'm forgetting his name. He was in the original Transformers.
The government guy?
Yeah,
The annoying one?
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, he would.
Yeah.
He
Oh my
would.
God, he's famous.
He's really annoying, and he's really good for that role,
I
dude.
know his name too.
Oh my God, he's gonna.
Which
he's-
Transformers was it?
Part one.
Part one, the annoying guy, the annoying government guy. He was always
Okay.
like clown, funny,
Oh, you're
but serious.
a young teenager.
Oh, John Turturro.
John Turturro, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be great too.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus from Big Lebowski. He plays Jesus in the Big Lebowski.
He didn't watch the Big Lebowski.
Oh. Next topic.
Am I
Let's
killing
move
you?
Yeah. But
Killing
yeah,
me, Smalls.
Yeah. Some.
Oh,
so
okay.
But
Big
that's
Lebowski.
yeah. Again, we tangent we webbed off this, but yeah. Basically, yeah. That was the real life.
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Crazy. You think they're gonna make a movie out of it?
No. Oh, I mean, they already did.
They already
It's called Weekend at
did.
Bernie's. But yeah, those ladies are gonna go to jail
Yeah,
for
of course.
$500.
No, I mean it's gonna be a Lifetime show. I bet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, they'll make a documentary on
Yeah.
it.
So you know what? People are into some freaky things. I mean, people are into necrophilia, which could be considered a fetish, which is our main topic. Hey, there's the segue. I don't know how I pulled that.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
shit.
So it's time to get a little freaky deaky on this show.
Let's get down. Let's go.
Fetishes. Now I don't know why. How did we come up with this episode? What was going through your brain?
It just came to me. I don't know. I just felt like it was nice to do.
Was it one of
fetishes episode after the polyamorous?
Was it one of
episode.
Oh, that's true. Okay, that's kind of where.
Was it one of the days that he came late to our meetings and was like really sweaty and stuff like that?
Yeah. What were you doing?
Hey man, I'm talking about my personal shit.
You could do whatever you want. Hey, no judgment here.
No judgment.
No judgment.
No
here.
judgment at all.
No judgment here.
I was
But yeah,
jogging.
so I mean, obviously last week we had a fantastic episode. If y'all haven't seen last week's episode with Tyler, Motivated One on Insta and I was thinking, dude, you guys really need to go watch that episode because we talked about polyamorous relationships
Yep.
and he kind of broke it down a little bit. It was, I mean, if y'all interested in being with more than one person, and then after that, definitely watch that.
you guys did a
wanna
great
ask
job
Taylor
on this
about it?
episode.
Yeah, you gotta. We have. By the way, he's gonna come back on the show. We have
Yeah,
him
of
for,
course.
for another topic in the future. But that led to the conversation about
Mm-hmm.
tonight, which like obviously people are into different things, multiple partners. We were talking about swinging, about things like that, and that's why the topic of what turns you on.
Yeah.
And that's why we're talking about fetishes and whatnot, and that's where we tackle this topic and topic on because y'all out there.
Our freaks.
Y'all are,
Even if you don't admit it. Okay, so yeah, that's going on.
Yeah.
that is going on. So okay. So I mean, obviously, what is a fetish? Let's start with that. What is a fetish? Do we come up with anything?
You asking me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm supposed to do something?
Come on, Captain.
A form of sexual desire in which gratification depends on abnormal degree on some object or item of clothing or part of body.
Right.
Ugh.
So the
Ugh.
key part there is to an abnormal degree. Right.
Yeah.
You have like this thing.
It's would you say it's unpopular?
I would know, not unpopular.
I mean, some people
But
would look
it's
at it.
uncommon. It's not
Uncommon.
Yeah.
It's an unpopular, uncommon idea.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be
That-
more like a secret than
Well, yeah, because
Well, some people will try to keep it as a
yeah,
secret
they'll keep. That's why it's
because they'll feel like they're gonna get looked down, upon,
Right.
frowned upon.
wow? When you
So-
look at pound, if you do something crazy, kinky, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Some people are looked down upon that,
Yeah.
but then again,
I mean,
does
there's some people that celebrate it, like
Yeah, exactly.
Quentin Tarantino loves feet, and we all know that
that-
because
that's
every
right.
movie he has to have some female feet on there.
You haven't seen it.
A lot of people like feet.
And
Right.
I don't get it.
I get it. I get you, Quentin.
what
I
the?
get you. But here's the thing. The key thing with the fetish is to an abnormal degree.
Yeah.
Comparing that to like something that's a kink for somebody or something that's a preference for somebody, right? Because sometimes we have preferences.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're kinks. Some of us get kinky, but some of us have fetishes where it's like to the point
You
where
must have
you know,
it.
we
Well,
must have it.
the difference is between a fetish and a kink. The fetish is something you need to climax that you can't climax. The kink is
Or it's much harder to
Yeah.
climax if you don't have it.
but the kink is something I want to do it, but if I don't get it, it doesn't matter.
And then the preference.
The preference one, shit, I can't remember the preference one.
Well, preference is easy. It's like I prefer this, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if I like. I prefer,
Okay, yeah.
Like I prefer blondes over brunettes.
Yeah, it's the same.
Right?
Yeah, that's preference. That's the same.
But if I'm with the brunette, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
make
I
no
get-
different.
yeah,
But I
get you.
love blondes.
Yeah, but you have your preference for what you want.
Yeah,
You'll
Right?
settle for what you get, but you have something that you want.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas a kink, like you said, take it or leave it.
You want
enjoy
it. You want it. You really want it. You could really want it, but it's not necessary.
Yeah, and then preference obviously is like to the degree where like sometimes you can't even finish climax if you don't have this, right? I'm gonna say something. I don't think any of us in this room have a fetish. Well, maybe unless you want to share, Bucky.
Me?
Yeah, like you ain't the Bucky first. I was about to say something. Like, oh,
I could definitely tell you what I don't like.
What don't you like?
I mean, I'm not a big fan of feet.
What's wrong with feet, bro?
It just, I don't listen. Listen, Linda. Even growing up, I would not be barefoot. Period.
Oh, because you got hammer time down there. I got you.
I don't actually have pretty feet.
Oh God.
I've been complimented many times.
So
no,
put it up.
But at the same time, it's like I just think I don't know. I just felt like it was disgusting.
You see like alien feet?
Yeah, it's like why do we need feet? We should just have hooves or stubs.
So even if they're clean, even if at that moment you gotta take a shower, you don't care? No, you don't want it?
I don't know. I can't even stand my own.
Okay, well that's fine. That's not your kink.
No, it's not.
That's
what I'm saying. It's not. But I mean, I'm just saying that because, and I don't get me wrong. I'm not dogging on people that have that kink.
Thank you.
But like,
He was the other day.
Yeah, I was. But you know what?
Wait, what?
For the podcast,
He was banging on us the other day for feet.
Oh, okay.
No, I wasn't. I was more like, dude, that's just I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
Like it just grosses me out.
Well,
Okay.
at least for myself, I like feet. I guess I'll take it as a kink because I don't need it. I do like it. If I do anything with feet, I like it. I'm cool with it, but it's not anything that's
I
necessary.
appreciate a beautiful foot. Or two beautiful feet.
So that
but
makes-
I will admit, like, if you see somebody with like fucked up toes, like
You
girls,
Oh yeah.
if you see girls with like
Dry skin in the bottom of the.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I don't like dirty bottoms of feet.
Then you just took my whole kink away.
The toenails are all like fucked up. You got lots of freaking corns and
Then I'm like, yeah, you robbed my kink. I'm done.
yeah. You know what? Just put some shoes on and we could get down to let's get down to
Put some
business.
socks on and we're
Put some
good.
socks on, right?
Cover them, right?
And we're good.
No.
No?
Challenge forfeited.
Forfeited.
Okay, fine. But I'm not gonna lie, a nice set of beautiful feet.
Well kept and everything. Nice.
By
cut.
the way, the most common kink
Yeah.
that I was researching is feet.
Yeah.
As I figured.
I don't know why.
Hence why they
Some
sell
people-
feet pics
and
like
look,
crazy.
I mean,
We got two yes and two no. I mean, two yes
I
and
mean,
two
they
no's.
have literally web pages dedicated to feet.
yeah.
Quentin Tarantino, what he's doing.
This one's being the
He
family
made
though.
Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill
Which are still awesome.
A lot of feet.
and Glorious Bastard.
I don't remember much feet in that one.
No, not that. I don't remember that. One.
Probably feet in that.
Maybe.
There's definitely feet in what's the Plan Time Hollywood? Is that what it was?
Oh yeah. What's her face when he picked her up?
Yeah.
Her feet was on the car the whole time.
On the dash. That was perfect.
I mean,
I'm not gonna get mad. Okay. Anyways, continue.
what are some common misconceptions about fetishes? And how do you address them?
Well, okay. You go ahead.
Yeah.
Go first.
I was gonna say, well, everybody like I talked to Jagdani yesterday, right? So he didn't know the difference between a kink or a fetish.
Boy, I know that motherfucker is.
No, but this goes back. I'll tell you how it goes. So he didn't know what he's like. Yeah, I have a fetish. I like feet. I was like, that's not. I was like, is it necessary? Do you need that so you can, And he's like, no. Then it's not a fetish. It's a kink.
Yeah.
It's something that you
So it's
want, but you don't need it to finish.
He's kinky though.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Our cousin's kinky.
Yes, he is. Jagdani.
So basically what I'm going to say is this. It's everything is not everybody's cup of tea. So just because somebody doesn't like what you like does not mean that it's wrong.
Yeah.
Right? We're different. As long as you're not, in my sense, as long as you're not harming somebody else
Yeah.
or forcing somebody else to do something they don't want to, have at it. I might not agree with it, right? I mean, like, Bucky, you were kind of mentioning like different types of like kinks
Oh yeah, earlier.
earlier, right?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know
Give us some of the
I don't know if you
examples.
can
I mean,
if you can find
there-
them real quick. I don't know, like what kind of kinks.
So, according to, let's see, I found this article by Arlen Kunisik, whatever. I'm sorry. Yeah, she wrote some stuff here like body parts, right? Certain body parts such as
Right.
feet, foot fetish.
foot fetish.
Says navels, legs, mouths, nails.
Nails, yeah.
Nails.
People, fingers, digits,
Certain
limbs.
kinds of hair or body hair. There are women that love that.
Yeah, there's men that love body hair.
You mean like titty
I'm not
bear?
one of those.
Like it has like a massive hair.
Yeah, like some people.
No,
like
but
that.
how about like a bush? You like bush down there,
Like fucking
strip?
Teen Wolf.
A strip.
or do you like a strip, or you
strip.
like?
Do you want to go new age or do you want to go 70s?
No 70s. No.
Yeah.
I like manicured. I don't like it totally clean down there.
So you like a landing strip.
But see,
like
those are the kinks that we all know about.
Yeah.
But like there's
more-
other kinks like I mean body modifications, right? Such as tattoos or piercings. I mean that seems normal.
I like tattoos.
But then there's one thing that Puma did admit to. He likes he's pretty much a lactophiliac, which is
Can you explain to us
Rub lotion.
what kind of lotion you're talking about?
lactate.
He like milk.
Mama. No. I never had it, by the way.
That's your kink. If you would have it, you would like it, but you never tried it, right?
No, so I can't.
Exactly, so you can't say.
Yeah.
But it's something you think about.
I don't think about it.
No?
I've thought
You
about
have
it.
thought
Thank
about
you.
it. There you
I've
go.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also
See, because right now, because people might say, "You're sick."
Well, not sick.
no,
because
you'll be sick. You'll be sick if I told you about this one.
Okay, well, now those-
menophilia.
Huh?
Menophilia
What the hell?
Oh hell no, dude! Get out of here
involving
with that.
menstrual blood.
No.
No.
No, that's a hard no for me.
But there's people that like that.
There
people
are,
don't-
yeah.
Well,
there
some
are.
people-
And then there's
care.
also weird ones where it's mucophilia, which is sexual interest in sneezing.
Ew.
I never
Or
heard. I never
saliva.
heard.
Well, because I mean, some people like some of y'all out there. I don't know. Do you like spit? Do you like somebody?
yeah,
spit? Do you
I've
like
heard-
to spit in somebody's
I've
mouth
heard-
or face?
yeah, I've heard a lot
do
of
you,
that.
Do you want, or do you like somebody to spit in your face or your mouth, or just spit on you? Like that's a
I mean,
thing.
but that-
But I don't
That's-
get the
but-
whole sneezing thing. Sneeze on me, come on.
No,
The fuck?
I mean, that's the same thing with
Somebody's a
urophilia.
spitter. I do look. Oh, we
I
found
don't know what you're talking about,
we
dude.
found a spitter.
I don't know what you're talking
We
about.
found a spitter.
No.
I mean, there's also urophilia. Golden showers.
We're not gonna R. Kelly this place today.
I'm gonna piss on you.
What was this? How do you say it again?
Urophilia.
Europhilia. Does that mean it's from Europe?
European.
That would be AKA golden showers.
Ta-da.
What do you think about that, Charles?
I don't think I've ever done it or I'll go do it.
Ever?
You don't want to pee on
Okay,
anybody?
Now, do you? Would you like to urinate on somebody if they enjoyed it? They said, "This is my kick. I want you to do that to me."
Guess so, but not something like that.
You throw them in the shower and then
but
just pee on
but
them?
not on you,
No.
No.
like a woman. Just
So my question: if they're a squirter,
squirter's different.
Yeah.
Squirter's different.
is it though?
Well, I mean, apparently there
I
is
mean-
urine in the squirt in the female juices. Wow, this is getting
We're getting dark.
Holy crap, dude.
Hey, this is a free, open space.
Well, that's different compared to pee.
Just a few more
Okay.
bullet points.
Sorry.
So, I mean, we're talking about like lactophilia or tattoos, piercings, whatever. But there's also certain clothing items such as stockings or skirts,
Ooh.
Okay, yeah.
undergarments, rubber, leather. Speaking of leather,
Chains, whips, and clips. I get
where's
you.
your leather? You guys
Oh,
came
it's
in
always
with
taken-
leathers.
It's too hot. We ain't doing that shit.
Footwear or specific kind of shoes,
Yeah. That.
boots. But
The fuck is...
what
What
is
is that?
What is that?
What?
This motherfucker, you been carrying some handcuffs in your pocket?
It says fetish.
This is a fetish handcuff? Here we go. Show this shit.
I wonder what Charles is into.
Right?
So there's
What the hell, Charles?
was it BDSM?
Uh-huh.
Domination.
Yep.
Right. Cuckold.
What is cocoa?
When another person...
Hey,
Can I go back and forth?
Can I just ask?
Yeah, it could-
Where did this come from?
I
Why?
know.
Why?
It's who's Houdini. He just popped it out of nowhere.
I mean, well, how and why? Like,
You want to try on?
no.
Don't lose the
Where's the
keys.
key?
Don't be losing the keys.
Try it on. Put it on.
Yeah,
Just
put it
real
on.
quick. Put it on real quick.
Yeah, put it on.
Yeah, handcuff yourself to
I'm
the
gonna
mic.
go hang out myself.
No, dude, you got the key. You're fine. You're not. You have the key.
It's too small.
That's what she
That's
said.
Oh my god.
So if we tied you to the mic, can we tie you to the mic?
No.
I'm not helping you. Okay.
So what is handcuffs your fetish or your kink?
None. Just
Well,
I think that's for his policeman costume for this.
something like this, right? It's all about power and control. Like,
I
but
guess that would be fetish for me.
No
Like,
wonder he wants control.
yeah, like I don't think you want to be tied up, but you definitely. I think
no.
he's a dom.
like you're not tying me.
Yeah, I'm doing it to you. He's a dom. Well, hey, we just found out who's the dom in this group right here.
Oh man.
Is he a dom or is he a switch? Because I know if he
A
finds
switch? What the
if
fuck
he
is
finds
this?
if he finds a woman, he's gonna end up being a switch.
He's gonna be the sub.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, sub.
What you tell me? She go wear a strap on?
Hey, whatever you're
That's-
into.
Wait, what are we?
Whatever you're into.
What?
Okay.
No judgment.
We need to get out of this
We don't
tangent.
want to know what you're gonna do. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh God. Hey, it's all. It's,
Hey, remember what Deadpool did? Just once. When the girl did a strap on him.
Yeah, he got pegged. He got pegged.
He's
I
like,
mean,
no,
that's
no,
that's a
Peggy,
kink.
Peggy's a kink. Right? That's not my kink. Sorry. But that's kink.
But all right. One last thing. These are non-sexual objects, but there are people that have things with stethoscopes, pacifiers, and or diapers.
Oh
I heard
yeah.
it- I heard that.
Some people like to be treated like a baby. I heard that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
I mean, listen, Linda, listen. To each his own. Whatever makes you happy.
Each their own. That's right.
Yeah, but don't you think that's becoming your
What?
too extreme freak?
Well, I mean, yeah. When you get into this fetish shit, you're
See,
gonna
I
start.
mean, that's the part you say earlier. You don't want people to see you down. That's the part you like. You don't want to revert the stuff.
Well, here's the thing. There's communities for the things that you might like. You don't
Yeah.
have to share it with everybody. Just
No.
because it's your kink or your fetish.
It's also a lifestyle too.
Yeah. Find your community. As long, again, the point at the end of the day is as long as you're doing something that's you with somebody else that they're consenting to that, then have at it. I might not agree about,
Yeah, we don't have to agree.
peeing on somebody or
Yeah,
defecating
that's
on
your
somebody.
thing, cool, but I
if
won't
that's
be
your
in it.
thing.
Yeah.
More part. I don't want. You don't have to tell me about it. I'm
I get you.
Enjoy your thing, but you have the right to do whatever you want.
TMI.
Because we
So,
know.
so I'm just curious, how do people discover their fetishes, and like when does it actually occur, and when do you start thinking about that?
I guess if you get a little bit older, adult, it doesn't happen overnight.
I mean, you don't
I don't
think
think it's
that
an
you don't
adult.
when you were
It's just-
younger.
It's just experience.
when you were younger, you didn't like think about that, right?
Right, but you might have seen something.
Yeah.
Right.
Or you might have got into something, had the
I
experience.
mean, obviously, you could
just
get
like
introduced
just like
by-
Tyler did in the last episode. He said he didn't just go into it.
Yeah.
He just, he kind of fell into it, right?
Right. He did. See, he watched the episode
Of course I
because it
do.
was a great episode.
Always watch the episodes.
Yeah.
He was like, "Why am I not there?"
And why wasn't he on the show?
Fuck you.
You were on hiatus.
Right. But that's the thing, right? Like, I think it's sometimes experience, seeing something. I think today's generation is a little bit more advanced than maybe we might have been in our generation
That is
I
true.
wouldn't-
because of the online.
Because of everything that
because
we're
the online-
Yeah, I wouldn't
right?
say it's
The
advanced. It's more.
onlines.
It's,
online.
I mean,
of the
because
internet
I wouldn't say
presence.
it's advanced. It would be more like it's the information's out there,
Right.
but because of internet and because
It's
and
more
it's all,
accessible.
it's more accessible and it's more. There's a lot more people that are open to it now,
Yeah.
rather than like holding it back. Because there are less people that are not as not conservative. What do you call that?
Liberal.
no,
Not liberal.
religion.
No, not.
Just
I guess conservative. I guess I'm gonna use that word. Not like they're not
conservative. No,
as.
you're using conservative in the actual term, not in the
Yes. in the actual term.
Political.
No,
No,
not
we're not talking
political.
political.
No, that's
no.
what I'm saying.
conservative and like I'm just conserved.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
Not
they're-
out there like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're more progressive in their sexual beings.
Right.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Mm.
Which unfortunately, because of the access to everything that's out there, people can indulge in some of their kinks.
They get corrupted in a way too.
Mentally corrupted.
Of course.
It does,
Where now that you get to
That
you
satisfaction
see
that you're getting is like, it corrupts you. You need it. It's like a drug.
it, yeah, because then you can't do it in real life anymore.
Exactly.
Like people can lose like wanting to be in relationships with an actual person because their actual person can't satisfy the kinks that they see online and prawn.
And prom.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it could be this.
it has a downside too.
Fetishes could be.
Yeah, yeah.
It has a
Fetishes are
downside,
fine
too.
unless it affects you.
Yeah. So
Relationship.
having normal
so what are
relationships.
the psychological and emotional aspects of having a fetish?
That's exactly what I'm touching it.
Right.
Where it goes to the point where, not just that you want it,
Yeah.
but you're obsessed over
You
it,
need this. You need that shit, or else you ain't happy.
right?
I mean, there are sex addicts,
There are definitely
and
sex addicts.
there's SA, sex addicts, or SAA, Sex Addicts Anonymous.
Yeah, SA is something different. That's
Is it?
Yes, that's assault.
Oh,
Yeah, SAA, Sex Addicts Anonymous. That's
Yeah.
big difference. That one letter makes a big difference.
well, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because a lot of times when we're into something, be it sexual or an addict to like whatever, right? Gambling, drugs, you know,
alcohol.
whatever it is,
Yep.
it becomes something like you can't function normally without it. That's when you definitely need to look for help.
You end up making yourself toxic.
Yeah.
At that point.
Right? And then it could end up to the point where you could be harming the person that you're with because you force them to do something that they might not want to do because you're so
You're addicted to it.
addicted to what you need, right?
So
and
there's
that psychologically can mess you up.
And that's the part you can't really revert your.
Oh, well, it's very difficult
Yeah, so
because you're going to have to go through a lot of... What's going to happen is you're going to have to start asking yourself, why do I want this so much? Why am I in this cycle of needing this? And then you have to take a step back and then kind of adjust your thinking, right? And that's where it
Very
becomes a
hard.
problem.
Hey, Bucky, that thing you told us the other day. Remember about Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Remember who's the guy that fixates himself in the bathroom?
Oh, that episode. He was like a delivery guy.
But is it something that he needed? He always needed to do that?
Yeah, apparently he kept passing out in the bathroom and fixating himself after he's doing his thing.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't remember what episode that
It was
And I've seen every episode. I just love that show.
like they found him. Because it was such a minute like storyline.
Yeah.
He would like end up going there, and then the story like they'll go back to the the regular cast, and then at the very end of the show, he'll just come out and be like, "Damn, I did it again." And like he would just like pass out in the bathroom, and they actually touched it at one point. They're like, some dude passed out in the bathroom with his pants down.
Well, they did have a glory hole, which is another.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, there's a lot of freaks.
Yes, there are.
But hey, you know what? I mean, if it's your lifestyle, if it's your thing, it's your thing.
Good for you.
Good for you. Yeah. Good for you. Just don't harm somebody.
No.
Yeah,
Right.
as long as you're not hurting anybody,
Yeah.
and people are consent. That's all that matters.
Gee.
So how
Speaking
do you navigate through communication about their fetishes with partners or potential partners?
I think that's a hard thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, even to get the fetish started is a hard thing. You have to actually talk to the person.
Right.
You know, and as you talk to the person and you guys are establishing what you want, obviously you're going to set some boundaries, you're going to set some ground rules, what not to do, what, you know, or maybe a safe word because, you know, something wrong might happen.
Yeah. Hey, safe word's a good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of which, what's your safe word?
Flugelhorn.
Flugelhorn.
Aye.
That's your alarm.
What's your safe
What's
word?
your safe word?
I'm not tightened up.
I'm not into this, all right?
I'm not.
No. If you're tying someone else up, they have to. What's the word?
Oh,
that they have
what
to
would
say?
be their safe word?
Yeah, what would be their safe
Would you
word?
give them a safe word?
Oh no. I,
Huh? What?
What?
What do you say?
I
you
didn't hear
say
anything.
you say harder?
He's like, shut up, let me do it.
No, no clue. I
There-
get out of it.
Okay. Yeah, it's, it's okay.
So
I
he's
just
never.
made
So
up
he hasn't been in that situation.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like he put it perfectly. Is you have to bring it up in a discussion. I mean, I always say like wade in first, like go in the discussion, dip your toes in.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what do you think about this?
Yeah, try small stuff. If anything.
Small stuff, and then
Just pepper in the conversation.
and then kind of slowly build up to it, right? Because if you kind of come out right out and say, I like to pee on people.
You're
What
free.
do you-
be
are
like,
down?
be like, what?
You're gonna
He has the shower on already.
Unless they're like this, they're the same person, they might not be into it. But it's like, do you like water dripped all over you? I don't know. I don't know how you like, but you'd have to like wade into something like that topic.
You have to get into that conversation. I mean, just ask straight up. Are you into any fetishes?
Yeah.
Into anything interesting?
Yeah,
And then you can be like, well, I have some.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Or just go to a fetish party.
Have to.
I mean, there's communities.
Wait, why are you looking at me like that, dude?
What kind of parts you been to?
Just saying. Instead of
Ah.
wading into it.
I mean, online.
And
There's
why are you
communities- I mean,
judging, by the way?
There's communities for swingers, right?
Yeah.
There's communities for like furries.
There's like couple communities.
Couple communities,
Uh-huh.
You
right?
said
There's
furries.
furries,
What is furry?
furries.
You want to know? Okay, here's
Fuzzy little animals.
people
Oh,
dressed
God.
up in
You want to know a funny
Yeah.
thing? The introduction to a furry to me
sure.
was by a director.
What?
Only because since I work in film, I had a microphone that we put a cover over one of those dead cats, and he looked at it because it's like red inside it. And he goes, "Oh, look at that! It looks like a furry." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He kept saying it throughout the whole show, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" He goes,
Hell's a furry.
furry, like people dress up and they fuck each other. I'm like, what does this have to do with it? But I was like, and that was my first introduction to it. So I was like, I had no idea. And then I did another show and we had a furry on.
Oh.
And he was like kind of talking about like how, yeah, they need to be a furry to,
So that's the fetish.
Yeah.
That's a fetish.
Damn.
Hey, if anybody out there with a fetish wants to come on the show and discuss their thing, it's an open space. We're willing to talk to you about this.
Actually, if you want to be on the show, period, we have plenty of subjects that you guys can be
We
on.
do.
If you guys
We
are
do.
interested, we can definitely do
Hit
that.
us up. At Breaking M Theory
Yep. At Breaking M Theory Podcast.
podcast.
We are located in Los Angeles.
Yes.
are we?
Yes, we are. You want to be technical about it?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Continue, sir.
Oh man. So what role does consent play in what roles does consent play in exploring and engaging fetish activities?
Everything. It plays everything.
100% important.
Yeah, 100% important, right?
No consent, no nookie.
Correct. And that goes with anything. Just regular, straight. What they call it? They call it like vanilla. If you know the basics, right? Just having regular basic sex.
Yeah.
You have to have consent.
Of course.
Having a fetish or a kink.
You're going to have
Yeah,
consent for
consent.
anything that
Yeah.
gets sexual anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. Because without it, you can't have it. That's just point blank,
Yep.
black and white statement. I think.
You know, very clear about it.
Yeah. Right. Unless your kink is no consent,
Right? Oh my God. I
mean-
mean, get into that shit.
and then you're gonna be in jail.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, there's some.
There are.
There are some like
Yeah,
50
are.
Shades of whatever.
Well, no. 50 Shades of Grey that's tame. We're talking about like the weirdos that
You mean like the smut,
no like
like
no,
the
no.
8mm type?
Okay, that's
That's a little.
yeah, kind of
That's a little
where,
much.
Where
man.
like people like there's certain people that get off on making other people uncomfortable. Like the guy that's on the bus,
Yeah.
whipping it out.
Public nudity, public
displays.
showing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's more of a
I
psychological.
think that's
thing.
illegal, right? I mean,
That's indecent exposure, but I
Yeah,
think that's
indecent
more.
exposure.
I think. I mean, I don't want to judge, but I feel like indecent exposure is more a psychological issue than a kink.
I mean, it could. You're right. It's one of those things that you don't need that to be
no.
a kink, but it is.
It just brings you the enjoyment while you do it.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, you're gonna be.
I mean, it'll
you're gonna be the guy with the long trench coat. and
It'll
just-
turn into a fetish. It's just like, oh fuck, I gotta keep doing this. Then,
Like
yeah.
like the Gremlin.
Yeah.
All right. Remember that with the trench coat?
Talking
Yeah.
about that, I saw one time I was in work. We
Yeah.
were coming from Malibu, and there was a guy that had a coat.
Yeah.
He was naked. He had a coat only.
Yeah.
He was just walking around like normal.
Oh, he didn't sell you any watches?
Huh?
He didn't sell watches?
Say that again?
Sell watches. Like,
Sell
He didn't sell
watches.
you
do you want one of these?
No.
He didn't sell you any chisus.
We were in the car. He was just
Well,
walking.
he didn't want to flash you guys. He wanted to flash probably some.
Famous.
Sick. That's sick.
You're
That-
sick.
That's no cool.
But that was crazy.
That's not cool. Go
I
to
think
jail.
we touched on
Hey,
this though.
straight to jail for that.
Damn it.
Treat yourself.
That's
Right to
not.
jail.
Hey, that's the wrong.
Wow, dude.
Right to jail.
There you go.
There you go.
I
Yeah,
think-
trench coat. Treat yourself.
I was about to say sick. You're sick.
You're sick, Bucky. It's a
Sorry.
family show.
That was that was not my.
Now you see that evil will always triumph because good is dumb.
How can individuals ensure safety when exploring fetishes, both physically and emotionally?
Consent,
Boundaries
number one,
again, yeah,
and then
'cause-
boundaries, right?
simple.
I mean, it is. I mean,
You can't make it more clear.
I mean, you can't really make it.
As I'm saying, you can't.
You gotta set your boundaries beforehand. Like, hey, I want to try this, but at any point where you can say yes to start, but if you say no at any point,
What happens? She's tied up and we're gagging her mouth.
With
You
a
can't-
fucking apple in her mouth and shit. She's like, ooh, I'm trying to say no.
we already said safe word.
We established this, so I'm
Right,
sorry.
I'm saying, what happens? She has an apple in her mouth. Why can't she say the word?
Yeah, there it is. Wait, is it one ooh or two
Oh, shit, dude.
Fuck you, teddy bear.
Wow.
You had to add that one in there.
Sucker punched it in there. I mean, yeah, because if somebody's willing to try something and then they decide that's not for them, then that's not for them.
Of course, of course.
And you gotta stop pushing. And then if it's something that you really need, that you want to enjoy this kink, but somebody you're with is not into it,
You need to find the right person to do
then
it.
you need to find the right person. Then you're with the wrong person, right? If you guys desires and wants still align,
Yeah,
then maybe you're with the wrong person. Find
Exactly.
somebody who's more willing to do that.
pretty much. And you will find it. You just gotta look.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
crazy life we have out there right now.
Yeah. Are there any cultural and social, societal influences on acceptance and expression of fetishness?
I mean, I think it's more accepted now
Oh,
than in the past.
way, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we go back to the 90s. That's very frowned upon.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
If,
more
if somebody finds out.
Yeah, but it was more underground back then.
of
Now,
course.
now it's a little again.
It's still kind of
Social media-
underground because
it is,
a
but
lot of people
it's-
don't want you to know what.
But there's so much
you know?
more about it now, especially since like 50 Shades came out. It's more
Yeah.
publicized.
Right.
Also, like, internet. I mean, every freaking post out there is very sexualized.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, it kind of is blending into society. So people are gonna take it one notch higher.
It is, but I also feel like because of that, there is a strong push against that, and this is the political conservative.
Yeah.
Right? They're going like everything that's amoral is like no, that's
Yeah.
wrong. It's against.
I mean,
you
it's
know.
the 60s all over again, because 60s was all about love and bang everything as
and you
possible.
get a pushback. From
Yeah, and you got
conservative
pushback from
groups.
conservative. Yeah.
And that's what's happening right now. Same
Yeah.
situation.
Same thing.
What is
Just
it?
different.
50 years later?
Yeah. The more things change, the more things stay the same.
Yes, sir.
Can fetishes change or evolve over time? If so, what factors contribute to these changes?
I would say experience. Just you get into it and things happen. You can get to one point where you're doing one of your fetishes and then you do something like different and you're like, oh shit, I do like this one too. Now I'm gonna start doing this.
Ooh, I like this. I likes this. I puts it in your
In your vag.
veg.
I'm gonna put my dick in. Dicka.
Yeah.
Dicka.
I mean, the more if you're with somebody that's willing to explore these things and then you guys start doing something, it's like, hey, let's try this. I saw this. That's where prawn actually can be a good thing, because sometimes you see something and you want to try it. If you have a partner that's kind of
Open mind to
Open-minded.
it.
I mean, why not, right? Would you?
I mean, you could show them the prong too and be like, what do you,
I mean,
what do you
that's
think
what
of this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I get you.
Or let her show you what she has, her thoughts.
That's obviously the first thing you want to do if you're doing it.
No.
Ask them if they have a fetish first.
Yeah. I mean, the door should be open to have these discussions with your partner.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing. Open door, have a discussion with somebody that you're with, and see what you're able to try. I mean, I think that could enhance any relationship,
Yeah, of course.
right?
I mean, a thought comes to mind. There was that movie I think we talked about before. Forgetting Sarah Marshall,
What about it?
the young couple.
Oh, the
Remember
two
that?
newlyweds?
The two
Yeah, yeah,
newlyweds.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
like super religious, super conservative.
Why would you put?
But a playground next to a sewage
No,
plant.
no. Well, see, the wife wanted everything. The dude
Yeah.
was all conservative. Then later,
and then he kind of talked to Russell Brand, and then he kind of
that happened.
right, and then
mean-
he's like, "She got heaven between her legs." Yeah.
Oh shit!
Funny movie.
Does the
It
carpet
is.
match the pubes? Sorry, I just thought that was my favorite part.
Hey, it was a funny movie.
I
It
love
was,
that movie.
yeah.
Those movies can't be made again.
I mean, it's a
American
love.
Pie will be made. made again.
Which one?
American Pie will not be made again.
I guarantee you that's going to be made.
Not,
Just
not
take it-
right now.
Not right now.
But it will be made again. Because it's a coming-of-age story of high school
Coming of
people.
age. Yeah.
Everything goes in circles, man.
Yeah.
They bring back everything once in a while.
I guess. I mean, what was that? Heathers was a controversial movie back then too.
Yeah. Fast Times at Ridgemont
Fast
High,
Times.
right?
Yeah. So yeah, you're
American
right. You're right.
Pie.
Yeah, that's like a decade, 2 decades
That's
later.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some way it'll repeat.
Yeah. Of course, everything's gonna get repeated. There's never original. There's nothing's original anymore.
No, unfortunately not.
Just got
But,
two
money,
little
money,
twists on it.
money talks.
Yeah.
Ooh, is money a fetish?
Yes, strippers. They don't see no money, they don't get no satisfied.
Ah.
There is no sex in the champagne room, though.
Say Sue.
Wink, wink.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, anything else?
I'm good.
I mean, as we said, if you have a fetish,
See, here's the thing: are we more a fetish or kinky side?
I think we established in the beginning that nobody here as a fetish because
No.
none of us feel like we need to have it, right?
Desire it to have
But
it.
We have a ton of kinks.
some of us are more kinky than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if
Wow,
we
really?
had, if
don't look
here's
that way.
here's the thing, if we had, I would really love to
I was
have.
looking at myself, by the way.
I would really love to have a guest, one that's a kink and one's a fetish.
Fetish.
Absolutely,
Ooh, that'd be nice.
So seriously, we'll come back.
So we might make a part 2.
We might make a part 2 of this episode.
Because this would be a good discussion, like with people with experience. Unfortunately, we're not experienced.
Well,
Well,
not fetish wise, no.
yeah,
We're-
that's what I
we're
mean.
not- yeah. Well,
That's what I mean. But I'm just saying, like, because there are people, even if we get a furry that's covered up, doesn't
What the
see the
fuck?
face. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, I'm down for furry.
like
We're gonna have Barney in here.
I mean, down for furry on the show. No, I'm not down for furries. I'm not into that. I'm just saying, guys.
A big bird?
I'm just no, but I get it.
But like I said, I mean, I did a show. We had a conversation with a furry, and the conversation was very interesting.
Yeah.
So if there's anyone out there that's willing to, you know, volunteer and kind of talk about their experiences, we'd love to
Please,
hear it.
come on.
If anybody wants to dress like a Sesame Street character and come on the show, let's go.
Let's do it.
It's not really that though. It's more, it's
It's an animal.
an
Whatever.
animal. Well, I mean, it could be
See,
anything.
you're shitting on the.
I'm not shitting on it.
on the furries.
dude.
I'm just picking at it a little bit.
But some people like that though.
I know. I'm not knocking
He's,
it.
he's picking it because
I'm
he's,
not
he's
knocking
not
it.
he's not familiar with it. That's the thing.
Anybody else, maybe a furry can knock on something I liked. You know?
Yeah,
But I'm not gonna
that's
care.
what I mean. If you don't understand it, you're always gonna make
Yeah.
fun of it.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. Enjoy yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
No celebration, bitches.
Yep.
Hold on. I actually.
There you go.
There you go. Hey, where's the clip that we're supposed to
What clip?
kinks and stuff?
You did already.
I did it. Oh, you want me to do it again? Here.
Yeah.
Let's play.
Yeah.
I played it already though.
Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't
We
even
just
notice.
didn't notice.
You watched it.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm
I
doing the
saw
show.
you looking at it.
Well, there you go.
All right. Hey, so what? Tony, what should
Yep.
people do?
All right, guys. You know the drill. Like, follow, subscribe, comment. You know what to do. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Adios.